Hi, everyone. Welcome to Enjoy English. I'm Steven.
I'm Minnie.
Today's date is September 24th. For the next 2 days, let's look at pages 50 to 53 under Culture. And today's title is Taiwan's Unique Trash Collection Culture.
那我们今天9月24号呢，会在50到53页文化之窗，我们要来讲快，垃圾车来了，台湾独特的倒垃圾文化。诶，听到声音了吗？
How different countries take out the trash.
不同国家如何倒垃圾。
All right, let's learn about this subject.
Taiwan's unique trash collection culture. When the melody of Beethoven's Für Elise plays, many people in Taiwan know right away that their local garbage truck is coming. Soon after, people carry their trash outside and throw it into the truck. For many people, this has become a familiar part of daily life. In Taiwan, how people take out the trash often depends on where they live. In older apartment buildings and independent houses, people usually bring their garbage outside at a set time. Garbage trucks follow fixed routes and stop for a short time at certain locations. People must be ready, or they may miss the truck. This is why some people can sometimes be seen chasing after garbage trucks in the streets. However, not everyone needs to run after the garbage truck. In some apartment complexes, people can leave their trash in a shared collection area at almost any time. The trash is later picked up by local cleaning services. This is especially convenient for people who return home late or have busy schedules. Besides regular waste, people in Taiwan also need to sort recyclables and food waste. Although dealing with garbage collection may be annoying, chasing after the truck has become a unique sight in Taiwan.
When the melody of Beethoven's Für Elise plays, many people in Taiwan know right away that their local garbage truck is coming.
当贝多芬的《给爱丽丝》旋律响起时，台湾的许多民众立刻就知道当地的垃圾车来了。
So here, we're using the more American English way of pronouncing words like Beethoven and Für Elise. So that's something to first call attention to because Für Elise is originally German.
德文。
Yeah, but usually a lot of times Americans just use a very American way to read these words. Right? So Für Elise is going to be italicized only because it's the name of the work of Beethoven, but it's not going to be read differently. But also here, many people in Taiwan know immediately. So that's another way you could say right away. Okay.
所以这边老师特别强调说，我们的 Für Elise 它是美式的发音。然后呢，这边斜体字就代表说，因为它是贝多芬的作品，所以它是作品名称，所以我们会用 slanted 就是斜体字来代表。然后这边我们有看到另外一个字叫 immediately， 非常常见，其实就是 right away， 立刻、马上、立即的意思。
So the next sentence is going to be a continuation of actions after the local garbage truck is heard to be coming. Soon after, people carry their trash outside and throw it into the truck.
所以他用了很多的动作来告诉你这一整个流程是怎么进行的，对不对？不久之后，大家便提着垃圾走到户外，然后丢进垃圾车里。
So soon after, this transition can only be used when it's giving more information or a continuation of the actions that were mentioned in the previous sentence. Okay. And then carry, when you carry something, 就是带，手上带着，还是身体上带着也可以。People carry their trash where? Outside. And where do they put it? They throw it, 是这种丢的 into the truck. For many people, this has become a familiar part of daily life.
所以这边的 for 其实就是对于。Okay, so for many people, 对于许多人来说，这已经成为日常生活中再熟悉不过的一部分。
从以前到现在 has become 它已经成为了 familiar part 就是大家熟悉的一个部分，然后是一日复一日的日常的 daily life. Okay, let's take a short break. In Taiwan, how people take out the trash often depends on where they live.
那我们的第二段呢，它开头讲 in Taiwan， 我觉得这是一个很好的写法，因为它就聚焦在台湾这个地区嘛，对不对？所以他说，在台湾人们倒垃圾的方法往往取决于他们的居住类型。
So how they take out the trash， 他们是用什么样的方式 take out the trash 去丢垃圾 Okay, so when I was young, all the time you hear my mom say, Steven, take out the trash. Okay, 赶快去丢垃圾。那 take out the trash 就知道是从家里面的垃圾，然后带去外面 take out the trash. Okay, and is often influenced by where they live. 也可以这样讲 is influenced by. 可以是被什么东西影响。对，所以可以how people take out the trash is often influenced by where they live. That's just another option. In older apartment buildings and independent houses, people usually bring their garbage outside at a set time.
所以他这边又聚焦了在一个地点了，对不对？因为他刚刚说居住类型会影响嘛，所以他这边聚焦的呢，就是在旧的公寓或者是 independent， 就是独立的、独栋的，我们称为透天厝。那住户通常呢会要在固定的时间把垃圾带到外面。
So 固定时间是 at a set time. Garbage trucks follow fixed routes and stop for a short time at certain locations.
所以他说垃圾车呢会沿着固定 fixed， 就是代表说固定，它不会改变的，就叫 fixed。那固定的路线行驶，而且在特定的地点 certain location 短暂的停留。
所以这个 fixed 其实好像我也看过 set routes。然后不刚 previous 的 sentence set time 我也看过 fixed time.
所以这两个其实是就是固定嘛。
They can be used interchangeably.
互相代替使用。
Yes. And then I read routes, but also I have heard people read routes.
Routes.
Okay, so these two pronunciations are both correct. Sometimes it's just a regional thing or a personal preference.
I think I read routes.
Yeah. So yeah, it's really, really interesting. You can say routes or routes. Okay, and they stop for a short time where at certain locations. This certain, this word, it means like a particular but unspecified location. Okay.
Particular but unspecified.
对，
就是一个很特定，但是又不是说一定那么固定。
对，它应该是说，在这一个句子里面，我们没有要讲的那么的 specific， 那么的死，讲的那么仔细，我们就是某一个。就在某一个 location，
就是 7 前面，但是它是在门口前面、窗户前面没关系。
at a certain place, at a certain time，
对，
在某一个时间、某一个地点。OK, certain 是这样用。
好台湾。
但 certainly 又是不一样。certainly 就是的确是。
对。
OK, certainly。
哇塞。
所以又有点不一样的感觉。All right, people must be ready, or they may miss the truck.
所以民众 must 注意must 它也是很强烈的，它是必须提前准备好 ，or 否则他们可能会错过垃圾车。
So miss the truck 不是想念这个垃圾车，错过啊！因为刚好我真的看到，我说真的也是可以是想念哈。
你谁会想念垃圾车啦？
所以这个情况就是要看它的 context。
I missed you。
对，这个整个句子它的大概在讲什么？OK， 所以它不可能是想念。It won't be you miss the truck, but it's 你错过。Okay, you missed the truck. 英文两个都是念一样的。
怎么这么讨厌？
This is why some people can sometimes be seen chasing after garbage trucks in the streets.
这也是为什么有时候会看到有人在街上追赶垃圾车的画面的原因。
Yeah, be seen doing something. 所以被看见在做一件事情 right? So be seen chasing, 被看到还是被看见在追 chasing, chase. Chase after something 就是追着一个东西。
但你也可以 chase after a girl or a boy, right?
追一个人。Yes. 要希望他可以跟你有认识的机会。So be seen chasing after garbage trucks where? In the streets. This is something that I always found very interesting when I first came to Taiwan, because in where I live in America, in the suburbs, just a 郊区 suburbs, we had set times. Every Monday, you would have two
dumpsters,
two bins, and then you have them in front of your house, and one is for recycling, one is for trash, and then the trash truck came on Mondays. The recycling truck came on Wednesdays for our subdivision.
Okay.
And then so you just
they're very quiet.
Very quiet. And you just make sure you have the trash bin outside the night before. So the next morning when they come by the time you see the trash bin, it's already empty and you just put it back behind your house. So it's such a simple thing. You don't have to chase after the trash truck. But I came to Taiwan and it's like you have to listen for that music and then you have to know, oh, it's time to go downstairs. But what if you're not home at that time every day?
Then you hire someone to do it for you.
Yeah, that's why it's just
所以
different.
老师刚刚在讲文化差异的问题，就是老师小时候住美国的时候，他是有那种大大的垃圾桶，就是那种小孩会直接掉进去的那种。然后他们就是礼拜一、礼拜三固定哪一天收垃圾，哪一天收回收，然后就是你就把它拖到你家里的门口，然后那个垃圾车会很安静的来收走。然后隔天你起来的时候，那个垃圾就已经被倒干净了，那你就要再把那个大垃圾桶再拖回家，然后再继续累积。
Exactly. Yeah, it's just a very different system.
Yes.
Okay, let's take a short break. However, not everyone needs to run after the garbage truck.
所以我们下一段用 however 开头，我们就知道上一段在讲追赶垃圾车，下一段可能就不用追了，对吧？ So however 并非每个人都需要追着垃圾车跑。
In some apartment complexes, people can leave their trash in a shared collection area at almost any time.
那在某一些社区大楼，住户几乎随时都能够将垃圾丢在公共集中区。That's me.
So leave their trash 就把他们的垃圾留在什么地方 So they can leave their trash where? In a shared collection area. 在一个大家分享的 collection area.
所以 share 在这边是形容词，代表说集中的，就是一个公共区域的感觉。
Yes. And when? At almost any time. Okay, 几乎在任何的时间都可以。
那为什么他会说几乎呢？因为有一些社区呢，他们会例如像春节的时候、Chinese New Year 的时候，他会说这个时段不能丢。
Okay.
Yeah.
So they said at any time, then they would, maybe cause some people to be angry at that time. I thought you said at any time.
Yeah.
No, we said at almost any time.
没错。
Okay, 这样比较安全。
对。
The trash, also, I want to call attention to the word complexes. Okay? Because as an adjective, complex, spelled C-O-M-P-L-E-X, and it has the accent on the second syllable complex, that means 复杂的, 还是多层次的. But as a noun, complex is read with the accent on the first syllable, complex. And then complexes is the plural form. And it's just a group of residential buildings that are on the same piece of property and are managed by the same company. And that's what an apartment complex is. Usually you can think of it as usually you see apartments as one building, right? But an apartment complex might have 3, 4, 5 different apartment buildings, but they're all the same company. So then it's a complex.
所以老师讲的就是有点像是那种社区或者说小区这样子的感觉，就是通常一栋的话，那就是 one building。可是如果可能有 A 栋、B 栋、C 栋、D 栋，然后他们有分享了一些共同的区域，那这个就是一个 complex 名词。
Yes. The trash is later picked up by local cleaning services.
那之后呢，垃圾会再由当地的清洁服务人员统一清运。它其实这边讲的 local cleaning services， 这个 service 其实就是我们看到的类似像那种什么环保车啊，或者是那种比较私人的
服务嘛，
对，私人的服务，它就不是有音乐的那种。
Yes, so be picked up by 会被这些人去捡起来，捡走，
带走。
Yeah, and then I like the word later in this sentence because we're talking about a sequence of actions, right? So later helps the reader or listener know that we're talking about this action happening after what we just said. Okay, so you don't need to have it there. Okay, you could just say the trash is picked up by local cleaning services. But having the word later, there's really helps us understand that after you put it there, then they will come pick it up.
对，就是之后，所以它就会有一个连贯动作，谁先谁后的这种层次的差异。
对，它也可以说 then the trash is picked up by local cleaning services. 这个我们也常见。
没错。
但 later 是一个很好的选择。 This is especially convenient for people who return home late or have busy schedules.
那这样子的一个服务呢，就对于回家时间比较晚，或者是生活忙碌的人来说，显得格外便利。
所以如果不便利的话是 inconvenient， 加一个 in 在这个 convenient 前面就是不方便。And especially 就是说特别的 or particularly convenient for people who have these different schedules.
所以还是副词做强调的作用。
Yeah, it's kind of like how it was for me when I had to still chase after the truck.
你有
I've
体验
had
过
that experience. Like when a particular apartment that I lived on didn't have a shared collection area. So I would have to throw the trash away at 7 p.m. every night. But I usually have work until 8 or 9.
Yeah.
So, my trash would just pile up. Pile, P-I-L-E. 如果是名词就是一堆 pile 当成一个动词的话
也是叠
叠起来。
高的感觉。
对，平常会加
累积
up, pile up. My trash would just pile up and get really stinky.
Too much information.
Too much information. TMI, too much information. All right, let's take a short break. Besides regular waste, people in Taiwan also need to sort recyclables and food waste.
那除了 regular 这边的 regular 就是代表说常规的垃圾之外呢，台湾民众还需要对资源回收物和厨余进行分类。
So we see this word beside. If it didn't have an S, beside usually means 旁边. It's okay. It's a preposition that means 旁边 I sit beside. Minnie 老师. Okay, but here besides regular waste is another way to say other than regular waste. 除了 regular waste. Regular 就是普通的常见的 Waste in this sentence is just another word for trash. It's unwanted, unusable things or material. Okay, that's just another thing. If you say throw your trash here or throw your waste here, these are both acceptable. Just another way to say trash.
但是我们学到的 waste 通常是浪费的意思。然后其实台湾人会说，哦，你没吃完东西，这很浪费。然后很多人会说 You are wasted.
Okay, so we are wasteful.
Yeah, wasteful.
You're wasteful.
但如果是 wasted 的话，通常是指一个人喝的烂醉。
对 ，you're wasted 是喝醉，没错。And then besides，如果有的时候我们在想讲更多关于我们想表达一个东西，然后说再来说，我们会说 besides, I also think 怎样，这也有这个说法。
besides，对，就是你要再继续讲，然后要讲更多东西的时候，也会讲 besides。Moreover，
Yeah, 所以它有很多的用法。Here it's other than regular waste or regular trash. People in Taiwan also need to sort recyclables. So sort just means to arrange or classify or separate. Okay, and then recyclables are things that can be recycled. Okay,
such as plastic, cans, paper, that kind of thing.
Exactly. And food waste, if we take what we said earlier about waste being trash, is just trash.
食物垃圾，所以就是厨余。
Yeah, trash that is
Compost.
food. Exactly. Although dealing with garbage collection may be annoying, chasing after the truck has become a unique sight in Taiwan.
虽然处理垃圾清运可能会有一点 annoying， 让人心烦，但追逐垃圾车已经成为台湾一幕独特的景象。
So here, deal with something. It just means to put up with something.
处理
or manage something or handle something. Okay, deal. But when we say deal with something, I think usually we talk about a situation that is not so easy to do.
A little bit challenging.
A little bit challenging. Okay, I have to deal with that later. 等一下还要处理那件事情，好烦哦，那种感觉。So although dealing with garbage collection may be annoying, I like how the author put may be annoying. Maybe some people enjoy it.
I enjoy it. Do you know why?
Why?
Because when I have to go to my trash area, I can go alone.
Oh, you have your mom alone time.
Yeah, sometimes I throw my trash, sort out my trash, humming.
That's why the author put may be annoying. Because for you, Minnie Lao, you don't think it's annoying. You think it's a good time to...
I'll be like, 我要去倒垃圾.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
And then here, a unique sight. Remember, because unique, even though it starts with a U, it's pronounced with a Y sound. Okay, so that's why it's a unique sight and not an unique sight. 这个就是要注意一下，要根据你的念法。Okay, a unique sight 是一个很特别的一个景象 a sight. All right, so tomorrow we're going to continue with this subject of garbage trucks, and we're going to talk about different ones around the world. So we hope to see you tomorrow. 拜
拜拜。